Can you really have a financial product with no hidden fees? In the world of banking and credit, it seems like there's always a catch. A low interest rate here, but a high annual fee there. A great rewards program, but surprise. A foreign transaction fee when you're on vacation. So, when a company like Bread Financial talks about being transparent with its fees, you have to ask, do they actually charge any? Bread Financial is a company with a few different offerings. They've got savings accounts, credit cards, and buy now, pay later installment loans. We need to look at each of these products individually to get a clear picture of their fee structure. Because what's free with one product might be a significant charge on another. First, let's talk about the savings accounts, specifically their high-yield savings and certificates of deposit, or CDs. This is where Bread Financial makes a very strong claim: no monthly maintenance fees. That's a huge win. A lot of banks will hit you with a monthly charge if you don't maintain a certain balance, but with Bread, that's not a concern. You can also make unlimited ACH transfers and mobile check deposits for free. However, that doesn't mean it's a completely fee-free paradise. They do charge for some specific services. For example, if you want a paper statement, that will cost you $5. An official check request is $15, and an outgoing wire transfer is $25. And with the CDs, there's a penalty for early withdrawal. It's not a flat fee, but rather a forfeiture of a certain amount of interest, which depends on the length of your CD term. Next, let's look at their credit cards. We'll use the Bread Cashback American Express credit card as our example. This card makes a very bold and consumer-friendly claim: no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. That's a fantastic deal, especially if you travel a lot. However, like any credit card, it's not entirely free. There are other fees you need to be aware of. For instance, there's a balance transfer fee and a cash advance fee, both of which are calculated as a percentage of the amount or a minimum flat rate, whichever is greater. And of course, there are late payment fees if you miss your due date. Finally, we have the Bread Pay installment loans, which are their buy now, pay later products. For their standard installment loans, they state there are no application fees, no origination fees, and no prepayment fees. That's excellent, because paying off a loan early to save on interest shouldn't cost you more. But, as with their credit cards, you could be charged a late payment fee if you don't pay on time. So, does Bread Financial charge a fee? The short answer is yes, they do. But the longer and more important answer is that the fees are specific to the product and the service you are using. They are very clear about not charging monthly maintenance fees on their savings accounts or annual and foreign transaction fees on their credit cards, which is a great selling point. But you absolutely need to be aware of the charges for things like wire transfers, early CD withdrawals, and late payments. It's a classic case of reading the fine print and knowing exactly what you're getting into before you sign up. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.